Hey guys, it's your girl Boonie, and you're listening to episode 43 of the Boonie Breakdown podcast. The podcast where we sometimes cry, we always laugh, we might get a bit ratchet, but we're forever gonna break it down. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, and I cannot believe it's only 5 days left in 2017. The countdown on my phone said it's 133 hours left in 2017. This year just went super fast. But I'm excited and I'm ready for 2018. I feel like it's going to be a good year. And I just realized that today, December 26th, is the 2-year, I guess it's like our birthday. The Boonie Breakdown turns 2 today. The podcast is, it's still an infant. Podcast won't turn 1 until February. But the blog started first and then we added on the podcast. So, wow, 2 years. And it's so funny because I used to blog a long time ago. And KG and I used to have a blog that had to be like 6 or 7 years ago. I think we did it for like a year and then we stopped. So the blogging was not new to me. But people asked after, doing the Twitter chat on Twitter, the Boonie Ratchet Hour, and some other things to bring back the blog. So 2 years ago, the day after Christmas, I dropped the Boonie Breakdown's first blog post. And it's so funny because the blog wasn't originally named the Boonie Breakdown. It was East of Mississippi because KG gave me a nickname saying that my fro was the best fro this side of the Mississippi. And so I used that name because I kind of wanted to hide. I wasn't sure if I was going to stick with the blogging. And I thought, all right, well, if I don't put my name on it, my picture's not on it, we use this, it's easy to hide. But it didn't work. Well, it worked, but people kept saying, why are you hiding? That's the whole thing. It's like, you're Boonie, you're funny. So why would you create something on the internet that you weren't Boonie? So last January, I changed the name to the Boonie Breakdown. And then subsequently last February, the Boonie Breakdown podcast started. So I can't believe the podcast is coming up almost on 1 year. It's insane. I wasn't sure if people would listen. So I want to thank you guys. Like I said, this couldn't happen if you guys didn't listen and you guys didn't support my sponsors. So that is one of the things that I've been most thankful for this year. And hopefully as the podcast grows next year, that you guys will stick around and continue to support. And not only support the sponsors, because that helps me fund the show and cover the cost of the show. But when you guys share it and you retweet and you post on Instagram or you share it on Facebook, know that I love it. Know that it helps me so much. And so I hope that you guys are getting ready for the new year and doing the work that you need to do. You know that in episode 41, my birthday episode, I shared my goals and how I'm going to work towards those goals in 2017. So you have 5 days to kind of start mapping out what you envision your year to be next year. And yes, if you've noticed, I haven't said who today's guest is. It's not a solo episode. But I feel like this will be my Christmas gift, my Kwanzaa gift, my Hanukkah gift, my Happy New Year gift to you guys. We have to close the season out with some Ratchet. So that might be a key to who our guest is today. So you guys know this is the last episode of season 2. We'll be back for season 3 of the Boonie Breakdown podcast on February 5th. So we'll be back Monday, February 5th. Mark your calendars. If you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, you'll see those updates. So Instagram and Facebook, the Boonie Breakdown. On Twitter, it's Boonie Breakdown. And stay in touch while the show is gone during January. So you can still tweet me. You can still message me and send me any suggestions or topics or people you want to have on the show on season 3. And you know my thing. I'll always ask. All the person can say is no. I'd rather they say no than to waste my time and schedule and then flake on me. But shit happens, right? So that's it, guys. Let's get ready to break it down. All right, guys, it's your girl Boonie. This is gonna be a quick episode because I'm dropping this on Christmas and I'm delivering my Christmas gift to y'all. I don't know why y'all like him so much, why I get requests for him. But hey, Brian.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
How are you?
I'm good.
You haven't been on the podcast since September.
It's been that long?
Because you're like, yeah.
Oh, wow.
You were the first episode of this season, and you're going to be the last episode of this season.
That's good. That's perfect.
You bookend.
That's what I like.
I was waiting for you to make a nasty joke. You already let me down.
I'm trying.
So, are you ready? People are going to be listening to this on Christmas. So,
hey,
are you ready for the holidays?
Yes, I'm ready for the holidays. I've been very busy with the business. Just running, Christmas parties every week. Went to BTU last night. Nice and thotty.
Oh, I was about to say, can we talk about that? So, people who aren't in Baltimore, that is the Black Teachers Union, has this annual Christmas party. And I swear from social media, I'll never see no teachers.
It's the Black Teachers Union?
Ain't that what it is? Yes.
No, it's the Baltimore Teachers Union.
I thought it was I'll never see no white people there.
That's a good point, but I don't think it's the Black Teachers Union.
I've never gone. I know last year, it is one of the hottest tickets.
It's the Baltimore Teachers Union because I know for a fact someone said, "Oh, I don't work in the city."
Okay, maybe it is. But I feel like last year people were making bootleg tickets for this party.
Yeah, they were.
It is the Baltimore Teachers Union. You're right. I just said it was Black because I never see white people at this party.
Yeah, it was dope though. I mean, it was a real good time. I mean, I had a ball. People were partying from start to finish. That's people don't really party like that no more. So when you walk in and you see people on the dance floor and it's from 8 to 12 and it's 9 o'clock and people are already on the dance floor, partying hard. I mean, it was no, a lot of times when you had these dress up events, you get that live band and that live band be killing it. You're come on, just please stop. They're singing all these songs that's not theirs. And it's come on, stop, lady, stop. We don't want to hear you sing one more. They'd be like, come on, can I do one more? Can I do one more? No.
You're not fucking with the live band.
No. That's the one thing I hate about every time we have our Mardi Gras or some type of big fraternity event. They always have the live band for the first 2 hours and people be like, damn, just die.
That's because the old heads love them. They love them bands.
Yeah.
That's for the old heads though.
Yeah, that's true.
But so that's where you are. You doing something every night? Yeah,
I've been busy. I got an event next Friday, the 29th. I got a bearded calendar unveil on the 28th. Doing it.
You were in a calendar?
I'm in a calendar, baby. I'm in a calendar.
Who put your ass in a calendar?
I mean, it's Bearded Brothers.
Is this for charity?
It is for charity, but I mean,
it was for vanity as well.
It's for bearded men. It's for an organization called Lifesavers, and Lifesavers takes women who have stage 4 cancer and they provide them with makeovers. So the photographer, that's his nonprofit, and he does makeovers for women who are in stage 4. He'll get them all dressed up and take pictures and everything of them. So that's pretty dope.
That is actually a very good cause.
Yeah, so you got to check it out. Bearded Brothers of Baltimore.
What month are you?
March.
Interesting.
BeardedBrothersofBaltimore.com. Go log on, get a ticket, come out on the 28th. All the money proceeds go towards charity, and then the calendars will be unveiled and be for sale. It's going to be big pictures around the room and stuff of the different months. It's going to be pretty dope. It's going to be pretty cool.
That sounds cool. So I'm going to hop right in this because we're going to make this one a short one. And I know you don't be on Twitter like that no more, but I just had to get your input on this one. Essence tweeted out 3 ways to propose to your man this holiday season.
Essence
magazine
said that?
Yes. And the article was you don't have to wait for what you want. 3 ways to propose to him. if a girl proposed to you, what would you do?
I'd probably kick her in her face.
You are so violent. How come that's always your first response?
Because I would literally be like, if you don't get your ass up in front of all of these people, like, really, get your ass up. Get your ass up. Like, you are making a fool out of yourself. That answer is hell no. Get the hell up. Get up.
So let's say, like, you were planning on proposing to her, but she beat you to it. Like, would you still go through with your proposal?
No, I would never be with her. It screams out desperation. It's sad. It's just unfortunate. It's just a joke.
Yeah, I'm never doing that ever in life. And I saw it and I could not believe the tweet. Like, I didn't think it was real. So I clicked the link and I was like, shit, it really takes you to essence.com.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And
but why would Essence promote any type of... Why would Essence promote anything like this? That just doesn't make sense.
Well, I guess it's kind of like, trying to think the way they're saying is like, if you want something in life, because it is engagement season right now, it's like, why should you have to wait for the man? Again, I did just say I would never propose to a man. So, but I'm just saying, maybe they're saying like, if you love this man and you want him, then get him.
Would you get on your knee? That's the question.
Hell to the fucking no. I personally would not propose to a man. Now, what I would do maybe if it was like we'd been together and we had already talked about marriage and I was like, you just want to go get married next week? Because I personally want a courthouse wedding. So I would do something like, let's just go get married next week. I could do something like that. And he'd be like, all right. Hopefully he'd be like, all right, word. But I'm not going to go buy a ring, have his friends and our families there, and plan some elaborate romantic proposal. Nah, I just don't see myself doing that.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it reeks of desperation. That's what that does. It reeks of pure desperation. If you're listening out there, you guys know I can be pretty hard on women. But yeah, that's some shit you don't want to do. Like, that's a sure way to find yourself by yourself. And any man who would allow a woman to propose to him, he's weak. As an alpha male.
Oh, okay. So
as an alpha male.
So why would he have to be weak?
Because, see, if you have an alpha male and you have a man who's a man's man, his whole goal in life is to be a provider, to be a hunter, to go out and make sure that he provides for his family. So that means if he gotta, kill what y'all have to eat or go out and work 2 to 3 jobs, that's what he's going to do. But a man like that is not going to want a woman to say, hey, I choose you, will you marry me? That's not attractive to a real man. Like, a man is supposed to pick his woman. The woman doesn't pick the man. Women be like, oh, yeah, I chose you. No, you showed interest in me. I ultimately chose you. At any time a man is talking to a woman, dating a woman, involved in a woman, it's pimp or die at any moment. He can just decide to end that shit at any time.
Oh, my God. So it's more, I get what you're saying, like a man, his ego to be the one asking the woman, but it also sounded a little bit controlling the way you said it.
No,
again, I would never propose to a man. I'm not saying it like
that. I'm saying from the standpoint that you want a man to choose you from the standpoint of the fact that, like, a man goes after what he wants. Like, that's where it comes from. Like, a man chooses his woman. Not to say that, like, a man comes up to you and say, marry me, and you have no choice. Nobody does that. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm saying from the standpoint of when they say a man chooses his woman, a man decides that this is the woman for me and I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure she's happy and show her that, and show the world that I love her. That's what he does.
So I'm going to also say, like, ladies, don't listen to Essence Magazine on this, because one of the tips they said was to ask your man at the stroke of midnight on New Year's Eve. I'm pretty sure you're going to have a shitty year.
At the stroke of midnight, I want to be in them guts.
Oh, my God. Well, I'm not. I came in front because somebody on Twitter was like, all they want to do for New Year's Eve is eat tacos, then have anal sex and watch TV. And I was like, that actually sounds pretty lit. But
and yeah. This was a female?
Yes.
What's her what's her Twitter handle?
You gonna slide them DMs.
No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
But yeah, so I would probably
No,
say
they
that
don't like
is
tacos like that.
that is probably the worst way to start your new year, apparently, by asking a man to marry you. I could not believe that.
Yeah.
I'm still floored that Essence did that. And I'm convinced, was that clickbait just to get clicks?
I think it
Because
was.
that doesn't even make sense.
I think it was. All it did was bring a lot to a lot of chatter and traffic to Essence.
Did you did you see that recent? I mean, it was maybe like 2 or 3 months ago, where the girl proposed to the guy.
No,
They were like at a restaurant.
yeah, I did see something like that. You know, when I see that type of stuff, I just go past it because I think it's foolishness. Like, that's a word I like to use when I think of like my grandmother and my mother. Like, that's foolishness. Like, my mother will tell me, "Quick, get off my phone with that foolishness." If I call her up, I'm like, "Hey, ma, something." Boy, that's foolishness. That's how I think when I when I hear that type of stuff, man. I'm like,
Not your mama. Yeah, no, I will say this. I would like to be somewhere and witness the proposal in the reverse like that. Because I would love to feel, to look at other people's faces, to see like how other people are reacting to what we're seeing.
yeah, that's. I just think it's a hoax. I think this stuff is not real when I see it on social media. I don't want to believe that some woman is really getting down on her knee, giving a man a ring. I mean, that's crazy. It's crazy. Nuts.
But I feel like we might be moving to that time where one day that is normal.
It'll never be normal for me or my daughters. I wish the hell they would.
Well, your daughters could be gay, and in that case, one of them might propose to someone.
So, what do you think as far as
I mean, it's true though, because I know and I always caveat this. I'm not going to talk about your children no more, but I'm just saying, like, I know whenever I talk about stuff on the Boonie Breakdown, it's always like heterosexual based, and so yeah.
Well, at the end of the day, that's what they decide to do. I'm going to love them regardless.
I'm happy to hear you say that.
No, I would love them regardless. I mean, you know, I would give them little funny little nicknames like, "Hey, little carpet muncher," you know, stuff like that. But
I'm about to end this podcast. You would not do that.
You're like, "Girl, you just like your father, girl." You
would not. Oh my God, I'm going to fight you, Brian. So it's Christmas. And I wanted to know what you thought about this, because I see a lot of discussion about it, and not just on Christmas time, but whenever it comes up that it's the appropriate time to buy a gift for your significant other. Is sex a gift?
No, it's not. It's not. But we're going to go past that. Significant other, I think that's easy. I think if you've been with somebody all year and y'all don't have children, or y'all have children, you kind of sort that thing out. I mean, I always, you know, when I was married and, you know, stuff like that, it was always easy to say, "Hey, babe, you know, we setting a limit. You know, hey, let's take care of the kids first. You know what? There's nothing that I really don't need. Okay, you see some boots you like, I'll just get them today. We don't have to exchange gifts on Christmas. It's about the children." When you running around for the kids, it kind of take the lust away. But, you know, I know some couples that do really still buy each other big gifts and stuff like that. But, you know, in today's society, Christmas has become so commercialized with all the different things. You just worry about getting the kids stuff, and you don't really worry about the gifts with your significant other. But the real question comes in when you don't have a significant other, when you don't have a title, and dude is coming through,
so y'all just
smashing. He eating your food. You fixed the little plate at Thanksgiving. He never met the family, but you had that mac and cheese and that ham ready after he beat it up. So at what point do you go out and you make a fool out of yourself and you buy him a gift because you know you're the one that's always pushing it? You know, he coming through, beating it up, eating your food up, chilling, whatever. Do you approach him what do you do in that situation? That's what we really need to help people out with today. Because I know it's somebody out there who has already bought the gift. Dude ain't never took her out. He might have took her out or met her at a bar, and she thinking like, oh, we gonna exchange gifts, and he like thinking, nah, like I ain't buying her shit. I ain't buying nobody nothing. I'm single. I'm out here doing my 1-2 thing. And that's it. But it's some chick that then bought a gift for some guy. I'm selling beard kits out the door. I mean, they flying out the door.
So you saying all these women buying these gifts?
And everybody ain't got
I think it's a way you could do a gift for someone you're well, okay, first of all, if y'all never had that conversation, then don't buy no gifts. But I feel like I've been in situations before where it was like, okay, I'm not gonna buy you no flat screen television, but I might get you a gift card to Netflix, because when I come over your house, I watch Netflix too.
Okay. So do you think it's unfair if the dude hasn't gotten didn't get the woman anything? Like, do you think at that point it becomes awkward?
Something small, like a $20 gift, nah, that wouldn't bother me. But if the person went out and got a extravagant gift and the other person is like, oh, thanks, I ain't get you nothing, then yeah, y'all fucking up. Like, you fucked up.
Like, she come in.
But I feel like if she come in with anything that is larger than like a carry-out bag, then yeah.
This the telltale sign for that. No.
Or he come in and he could fuck up too.
If y'all not going to see each other on Christmas, and you got to ask yourself, is it possible I might not see him? Don't get a gift. Now, if y'all actually going to dinner or you're going to spend some time together and that's just your bae, y'all don't have no title, then maybe it's a chance that y'all can exchange gifts. But if you're not going to see him till the 26th, 27th, might not even see him till the new year come in.
Well, I'm gonna add another caveat to that. Let's say the person is going home and home ain't in your same city, but y'all not at the point yet where you need to meet the parents. But the person take active time to see you before they leave, then I still think you could get a gift.
Nah, because he might just want to hit it before he go.
What? I mean, that's fine too. But if y'all exchanging gifts.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if he lives, let's say we in Baltimore, right? Right? Mm-hmm. It's not that far to go from east side to west side. Now, when he's finished doing all his family runs and doing everything he had to do for the day, if he don't fall through at the end of the night, you know what I mean? Just like, hey, I wanted to see you. He ain't got nothing for you. So the gift that you had that's sitting in that little nice, cute little dollar store gift bag with the tissue paper hanging out the top, and deep down inside that bag is something nice like a watch or cufflinks. Babe, just take that back. Take that back.
Well, what if he is like, or the person's like broke, and so they had to starve you off to hit that after Christmas sale on the 26th, and they come see you on the 26th? Like, what if that's all they could do? Like, I can't afford what she want, but it's going to be 60% off the very next day.
He's smart. I like that. But if he was me, I wouldn't just get nothing. I'd just get nothing. Just go hard and don't get nothing.
But I still think
you set your year wrong, because, and this is for the fellas. So if you do buy that gift for Christmas, let's say y'all do exchange gifts, you're setting the year up for her to think that y'all about to be in a relationship. And then you also setting up your Valentine's Day wrong. So now, because y'all exchange Christmas gifts, she's expecting you to spend the biggest holiday in the first quarter of the year with her. So there's no way you can back out of Valentine's Day now if you bought her a Christmas gift.
She might not celebrate Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's bullshit. Women love to know on February the 14th that they've been told to actually spend some time with somebody. So, fellas, be smart. If you don't buy her nothing, you don't owe her nothing on February 14th. But if you buy her a Christmas gift, and y'all exchange gifts, you are now in a position where February 14th, you got to spend time with her.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I wish y'all could see me.
I mean, that's only 45 days. It's like 45, 50 days from Christmas. You've already declared what you're doing in February just by exchanging gifts. Be careful.
If a bitch bakes you cookies for Christmas, like, I don't think that means she's expecting a gift on Valentine's Day.
Well, if she bake you cookies, that's different. But I'm talking about if you're a man and you go out and you're like, yeah, babe, we're going to exchange gifts. You're setting yourself up for something on February 14th to where you got to spend that time because you've already made her feel like y'all are a couple. You're doing a couple things. If you're hitting it raw, chances are you're hitting it raw and you exchange gifts. Oh, man.
Okay. If you hitting it raw and you're still having to debate about Christmas gifts, you fucked up in life, okay? Let's just start there.
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, one of your listeners right now, not one of your listeners, a lot of your listeners, because you know who you are, ladies, and you know I'm telling the truth.
Men.
Listen, you know I'm telling the truth. If you know I'm telling the truth, just go follow Creative Culture Lifestyle. At Gmail, Creative Culture Lifestyle on IG. Just give me that follow so I can get to.
Don't follow him. Like, no, for real. If you are letting someone.
When I start seeing these followers pop in, I know it's because they was getting hit raw and they ain't getting nothing for Christmas.
Let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. If you are having raw sex and you buy a gift for someone for Christmas and they do not return it, you have fucked up.
It's going. I'm telling you. All right.
If I am smashing raw,
you think your listeners are so
walk into
better.
my house with a gift.
You think your listeners are so much better than what they are.
If you are smashing raw, you buy what's on the list. Buy something, and it better not be nothing cheap, and it better not be nothing from Walgreens.
Nope.
That's how.
Chances are.
I was exposed myself all the way. That's how I got this sound bar from my basement.
Did you let somebody hit it raw? What?
I'm just saying, like, in one of those situations, like, it wasn't no real title, but we exchanged gifts.
So I was having this conversation with my homeboy, and I was like, yo, you still, like, hitting chicks raw out here, 2017? He was like, man, do you realize most of that AIDS stuff has passed over?
Oh, my God.
And we're not really... When he said that, I was just looking at him like, what? And he was like, I mean, I don't really know if that's true, but it sounds good, right? And I was like...
He has 3 STDs. He is on fire. What? But I will say, I am shocked at how many people who are just like casually dating or just fucking who fuck raw.
But I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, you do. Go ahead and say what you was going to say.
No, I'm just saying it's one of those things where, like, after 3 or 4 times, like, you're contemplating rolling that dice because you're starting to get something long term with that person. Like, after 3 or 4 times, you make a decision that this is somebody you're gonna be dealing with or not. Like, you shouldn't hit it no more at this age. You shouldn't hit it no more than 3 or 4 times. If you don't think it's gonna be nothing serious, like, cut it off after that 3rd time. Once you go through 1 pack of condoms, that should be either it or it's gonna be something, something more.
How many condoms
3.
are in the pack? Is it a 3-pack? Like
3 pack. Once you get through that 3 pack, you got to make a decision. Is this something?
That could be in a day. That could be in a weekend.
No. I'm saying you're making a conscious decision at that point that this is something that we're going to be doing if you're going to keep going back. Once you hit it more than 3 times, she's now thinking that y'all got something a little bit more going. So you might have to just be like, you know what? You got to boss up and decide what you're going to do. Am I going to keep fucking this chick or I'm just going to hit it, take this for what it was and move on? But you don't want to be out there and just keep, just trust me. Just trust me.
Yo, your train of thought is something.
I'm trying to help the people. That's why they love me, because I'm real.
I literally don't know why anyone would take your advice. But they love it. I get it all the time. I get a few emails about you.
But it's real.
Not even joking.
I mean, just think about it. Think about it. If a guy has sex with
It's
you
not.
3 times, right?
I'm listening.
Okay. Let's say he has sex with you 3 times. And let's say all 3 times are within 10 days, 12 days, right? At that point, what are you thinking? He really likes me. Oh, the sex was kind of good. You telling your girlfriend about it. Oh, girl, he came through. Ooh, yeah. It was like this. He had good girth. It was long. It was whatever. Oh, it was medium size, but that thing he did the other night, whatever. You getting all excited. Now you're starting to think that this is either going to be something more than what it is or not. So as a man, he's got to decide, do I want her to just think that I'm just fucking her?
Or
is he going to take you on another date? What's going to happen? Because if he just starts smashing and the 3 times he hit, all he did was come through, oh, you're in trouble. Babe, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You're not even getting the drinks no more. He just coming through.
Yeah, the drinks. Damn. Well, I always like to give my listeners the benefit of the doubt.
Your listeners are loose.
No, they aren't.
Yes, they are.
I've literally gotten emails from some of my listeners who haven't had sex in 3 years.
They lie.
No real shit.
Okay.
I mean, it was just last year. I had given up sex for a year.
Oh, God. I hate women. Y'all do the stupidest stuff.
I blogged about it. It was one of the dumbest things I've ever done.
Right. Why would you waste the whole year of your life? You are not promised tomorrow.
That's why I'll never do that dumb shit again.
That shit is so stupid. Women be like,
but
women always say they haven't had sex in 3 months when they meet a new guy. I don't know what the fuck that number is, but that 3 months.
It sounds right because it's like, oh, I ain't been with nobody recently, but this pussy still work.
Yeah, that shit is bullshit. That 3-month shit. I don't believe none of that. That's like I don't know what
ladies start saying 4 months.
Yeah, I don't know what book y'all got that.
But 3 months sounds better. It rolls off the tongue better. Because then 6 months you're gonna be like, oh, what's wrong with her?
Yeah.
4 or 5 months, that don't sound right. You gotta do it together like 4 or 5 months. You can't just be like 4 months. Like 4 or 5. But just 3 just sounds right.
Yeah, that's just I don't know. I don't know.
I know it was so funny because it came up in my Facebook memories today about that, and I had said like I'm pretty convinced that's why my appendix ruptured that year because I gave up sex. Like I'm sure that's why that happened. It was no enlightenment. Everything that I was hurt. That's why I cut all my hair off. Then I gave up sex, and was just sitting there looking dumb and horny.
That sounds awful.
It was. I mean, my haircut was cute though.
Awful.
But yeah.
I don't remember.
Nigga. But my haircut was cute though. But yeah, I was dumbish. Like it was the dumbest thing I've ever done.
So what's next? We won't have any mail from the listeners or nothing?
I'm kind of not prepared because I had a podcast recording last night as well. And I actually went through my emails the other day and it was nothing like spicy enough for you.
How did the girl feel that I cursed out on the last podcast? Did you ever get a chance to talk to her?
I got a DM from who I thought that was.
Okay.
And they were just like, oh my God, he went in on me. I will not disclose who it was, obviously. But
right. Like, I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Are you? All right.
Yeah, I'm okay with not knowing who they are.
So I'm going to say this. What's one thing you're hoping and you're looking forward to in 2018? Anything. I don't got to be Ratchet. I know it will be, though, but you can go ahead.
No. In 2018, all I want to do is just, my biggest thing in 2018 is trying to get my debt to income ratio down. Like, that is the only thing I'm focused on. Like, I'm just trying to get rid of unnecessary debt that has come from starting a business, going through a divorce, and still trying to live my fancy lifestyle. That's
actually high on my list too, and to the point where I'm going to take it Ratchet because I be looking at these girls on Instagram and all these social medias and shit who be having private Snapchats and shit, and I'm like, damn, Like this one girl, I literally follow her on Snapchat just because I like when she'll do something like, oh, PayPal me $20 right now for a titty shot. And then she'll post her PayPal address. And then 45 minutes later, she'll post her balance and it'll be like $6,000. And I'm like, she just sent the same titty picture to like 55 men.
So you mean to tell me I can set up I can set up my Snapchat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, PayPal me $20 to watch me jerk off?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. How many people?
Literally.
Okay.
Don't be trying to solicit.
I'm trying to add this up because I got some bills and shit I'm trying to pay off.
But no, I'm literally like, that's
any of y'all who want to see me jerking off, send $50 to my PayPal, Creative Culture. Like,
no, but I'm serious. Like when you look at this shit,
Creative Culture, and
not the Cash App.
Yeah, and I'll get those videos out. I'll actually try to make them a little bit more professional, and give you longer than that 10-second Snapchat. But
isn't that amazing?
Yeah,
like you haven't been on Snapchat so long, you can make them like 60 seconds down. But
oh damn.
Yeah, so like I literally just follow this girl. Like she'll do a teaser post, like, "Ooh, I don't have a top on. Want to see more? PayPal here," and then she'll send it to you.
Damn, like that is.
And then she'll be like, it'll be like 30 minutes later, it'll be like $6,000. And I'm like, oh my god, could I do something like that just to get this debt? Like I want the debt gone so bad. And then I see stuff like this other girl.
Like I don't know. Like I really honestly feel like there's a market. A black market for us to be able to get some type of money sexually where I can find some friends that could just come through. Like, are you busy with work? Are you an executive? Are you a lawyer trying to make partner? You work 10 to 12 hours a day. Do you need somebody just to come through at night, beat it up? Or do you want to just have like wild, nasty phone sex? Do you want to get on FaceTime and like masturbate together? That's the type of stuff I'm willing to do on PayPal for like $20 to $30.
I think you should do it.
I mean,
it's another girl that I follow. She like teaches you how to effectively enter the sex worker business.
Oh wow! But no, like this is some shit
that's how she makes her money. Like you pay her.
We really need to start addressing because I mean it's just like it's free money. And I mean, we only got to do it until the bills are paid.
Yeah, I literally was just, and that's what the one girl said. Like, she's like, I have $127,000 in student loans.
But do you think she's going to actually go back to doing anything once she makes that $127,000?
Well, the thing is, you don't even know who it is.
Oh, wow.
So, like, I don't know. She never shows her face. It's literally from between her neck and her knees. That's it. That's
I'm with this. I'm with this.
And she, what does she do? Like, that's all you see. And she has like, she's creating in 2018 to expedite this. She's doing like a sex academy. Like, it's gonna be like levels. So you can get like a monthly kind of like, and it's so weird because, you know, it's like all this free, we live in a world where like it's free porn now. You don't have to pay for porn. But people are paying for like amateur porn in a sense. It's kind of crazy.
But see, I think that's what, I don't know what it is. Like, I think it's that connection. I don't know. That's where I feel like we can make the money. Like, we give people something they can't get from porn. We got to talk offline.
Because I'm just so intrigued by these. I don't follow any men who do it because I don't know. I just don't. But the three girls that I follow who do this, I'm like, wow, like they really out here getting it. And one girl then turned this like into a career, like she's a sexpert. It's amazing. The internet. So yeah, don't nobody PayPal him no money for that shit. I'm a block. I'm gonna be a cock blocker and block his blessing. So
nah, I'm not gonna be out here selling dick pics. Cause y'all get so many anyway.
Oh my God. Who be sending them though? So I always think about that too. Like, do you delete your nudes that you get?
Ooh, the news that I have received.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hold on to stuff like that. I mean, my thing is, if you got a photographic memory, you don't need to save stuff like that. Because if you start saving stuff like that, it just gets messy. And then at some point, all your news just being exposed in your phone. And the last thing you want women to think is that you're not discreet. Like you have to come off it being discreet. Like the more a
Because that's
woman thinks,
something I. No, go
the
ahead.
more a woman thinks that you're discreet, the more open she's going to be. Like she's going to let you film her. She's going to let you tape her. She's going to send you all types of shit. She just got to have that feeling like this is just between me and him. He's mature.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I think I've noticed more so that men delete the nudes they receive, but a lot of the women I know keep them.
Really?
Yeah. I'm always shocked when I ask that. Like I'll ask a guy, and it was like this one guy that I used to talk to. I was like, "Yo, delete all that shit," and he was like, "Oh, I delete them as soon as you send. Like once I'm done with them, I delete them." And I was like, "Oh." And he's like, "What? You don't delete mine?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." I'm like, I mean, I don't keep all of them, but some of them, yeah. But I hear that more and more. Like, sometimes you might show your friend too.
Oh,
Especially if it's bad. If it's bad, I'm definitely showing people.
so if it's good, you don't want to show your friends.
Why are you going to advertise it? No.
That's what I'm just saying. Like I would prefer that
But
if it's terrible, good, you show your friends because then I got a better chance of hitting you and your friend together or hitting your friend when you're not around.
It's probably because you just don't trust no bitch. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But yeah, like if it's bad, like I'm definitely putting you in the group chat. Like, look at this. That's so cute.
That's so. Oh man, y'all women are terrible.
Men are terrible too.
I don't know nothing about that.
Well, Brian, that's it. I'm gonna keep it short because I'm dropping this on Christmas. So, are you not gonna be too busy for me in 2018 to come on more?
I will come on as often as you want me to. I want the people to start sending in more questions. I need the people to send in more questions. That was fun. To the young lady out there that I wowed out, I want you to know, hold your head up. Hold your head up. I judged you, and rightfully so. You was doing some whole shit, and I feel like you probably became a better woman because of that. All I remember was you was meeting some dude at a bar because I don't know what happened, but
yeah, she was like messing on. She was messing like cheating on her man.
Yeah,
because he couldn't fuck, and the guy she was cheating with could fuck, and so she started fucking him more. That's what it was.
But see, she never said that in the beginning. First, she said there was something like they got into an argument, and she went to a bar. Then she started fucking the other dude.
Yeah, she tried to build pity for herself. She knew she was wrong.
But it was because he wasn't fucking her right. That's what it was. That's what
that's pretty much what it is. I mean, isn't that always what it boils down to?
I guess so. I don't have a problem.
You let a lot of shit slide when you're getting fucked right. You be like, oh, he did lie to my face that one time, but oh well, girl. But when a nigga is broke and or can't fuck you right, you notice everything he does wrong. Like, oh, you just gonna leave your shoes right there. I think just everything bothers you because you like this nigga can't even fuck me right.
That's probably how we are when a girl got good pussy.
Yeah.
Like she got, she's in transition. She's going back to school. I really understand why, she don't have a car right now. Like, I might be sending Ubers to get her because she's in transition and, she's just so dope. Like her soul is so dope. Like, you don't really have anything positive to say about her. So you just say stuff like, yo, her personality is crazy. Like she's so cool. But yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you want to stretch it out a little longer before you fed up.
Right.
Oh my God. And you always, because you're old and I'm old now since I'm 33. Lord have mercy.
You a baby.
But shut up. But when you hear, like, I hear like younger people talking, they're in their 20s, like, some of my mentees, and the stuff that they're talking about, I'm like, oh my God, I used to be so dumb like that too. I'm like, girl, if you don't leave him, but they be trying to make, but he has said, girl, leave, save yourself time. I'm telling you, listen to me. But nope, I text her 2 days ago. What's going on? Oh, I'm going over so and so house. I thought we said we were leaving him. Yeah, nah. But I was dumb. I was dumb too.
See, I don't like when y'all
You
do
get
that, when
got.
y'all team up to try to get somebody to stop doing something. Women need to mind their business. Men don't do that. We don't do that. Like if our homeboy keep being dumb for some chick, we just be like, okay. Like, okay.
It's because here's the thing, because what you're going to have to endure. It's going to be all of the recaps of what went wrong. So it's like you're trying to build your friend up to be like, all right, girl, let's stop it now. So you can walk out before it's completely broken.
I get it.
It's a lot putting your friend back together, depending on the type of person.
We can have a whole conversation on broken and damaged women. That's a whole nother topic.
And men.
Well,
and men.
I meet and see a lot of women who are very well put together on the outside. Very beautiful, attractive women, but you probably peel that onion back and you're like, damn, she fucked up.
You can say the same about men. Oh my God, he's so great on paper, but he's trash. So it's like, why is everybody
just fucked up? That's just the consensus.
Up.
Okay, that's cool. That's fair.
I do. Yeah, I think everybody has their issues, and some people just don't know how to deal with them.
All right, well, we're just gonna leave it there. Next time, get the listeners to send me some good mail.
So send in more questions. You guys know you can even send in a voicemail if you go to theboonieBreakdown.com, and on the side it is a tab that says leave voicemail. You don't even have to leave your name. You don't have to leave an email. You can just record your voice.
I want to come back more like right before Valentine's Day to really get ratchet.
How about this? We're going to say it now. You will be the opener again.
I'm with it. Let's do it. All right, Joe.
All right. Thanks, Brian. All right, guys, that's it for season 2 of the Boonie Breakdown podcast. I want to thank you guys for listening and rocking with us all season. I want to thank Brian for being the guest, and you can catch him back on the Boonie Breakdown in season 3, which starts on February 5th. Mark your calendars. In the meantime, if you still want to engage with me, feel free to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at the Boonie Breakdown. Follow us on Twitter, Boonie Breakdown. And if you enjoyed this episode, I'd encourage you to subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and Google Play, or whatever your favorite podcast app happens to be. Don't forget to leave a review too. You might just hear your review on the next episode of the Boonie Breakdown podcast. Again, I hope you had a Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Let's kill it in 2018. Happy New Year, guys. Love you. Have a dope-ass holiday season. Thank you for listening. See you in 2018. Until next time.